This program is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Vocational Training Zanzibar in collaboration with Good Neighbors. The program is funded by COICA.
Dear listener, you may learn many useful concepts of mathematics in this program as far as you pay attention. However, our program today is special for Form 2 mathematics learners. The program will provide free discussion on applying quadratic formula to solve quadratic equation. Applying quadratic formula to solve quadratic equation. Self-assessment is allowed while the program is going on. For our lovely teacher, this program will help you to prepare a simple lesson for your students so that they will learn with joy and improve their performance. Today, Musa and Salma are going to visit Furahia football ground. Let's follow them. You will definitely learn something.
What time is it now?
It is 2:30 p.m.
People have started exercises early today.
Today is a holiday. People have good time for sports.
And sports provide body exercise, which is better for physical fitness of our bodies.
Yes, it is recommended to perform physical exercise 2 or 3 times a week.
Competitors have to do more.
Oh, yes. That is the matter of physical health.
You see, various activities are done here.
Some are trotting and some are stretching.
And some are singing exercise songs.
I see them. It is wonderful. It activates the ground.
And some are running round the ground.
They are doing good job. Do you know how far they are moving round the length and round the width of the ground?
No, I don't know the length, but we can measure them if we want to know.
Do you have the tape measure?
Yes, I have, but it is a small one.
So how can we measure the whole ground by a small tape?
It is difficult, but Mr. B is there. Let's go and ask him. Maybe he knows the length and the width of this ground.
Do we have to go to his shop now?
No, I saw him here. Haven't you?
No. Where is he?
At the left corner, holding a piece of rope on a hand.
Oh, I see him. Let's go.
Good evening, Mr. B.
Good evening, Musa and Salma. Do you come to look the match?
Wait, the match.
It is coming. There is a good friend match here today.
We're just looking for exercises. But if there is a match, we will wait for it.
Mr. B,
Yes, Salma.
we want to ask you something about the ground.
Okay. Which ground?
This Furahia ground.
Okay, welcome.
We want to know the length and the width of this ground.
Thank you for your question. But unfortunately, I don't know the exact length and width of this ground.
Okay, what do you know?
What I know is from engineer. He told us the area of the ground.
Good. That will help us.
According to engineer, this football ground covers the total area of 5,000 square meters.
Thank you, Mr. B, for the data.
It's okay.
Then we will work ourselves for more data.
So how will you measure them?
We can use a tape measure, but our tape measure is so small. Can we use your rope?
Okay, you can use it if you want.
Have you measured it? What is its length?
No, I haven't measured it. I don't know its length.
Don't worry, it will help us.
How, Salma?
We will measure the length by using the rope and the tape. Then record the data in terms of vectors.
Then,
We multiply the vectors to find the area of rectangle and equating the area of the ground.
well, but why you say area of rectangle?
A football ground has a rectangular shape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and its area is the area of rectangle.
Good. But what length will the rope represent?
At first, the rope will represent length x. Then, we will know its exact value after solving the equation.
Equation?
Yeah, since we multiply two linear vectors, we will definitely have quadratic equation.
I see. How can we solve quadratic equation?
There are many methods of solving quadratic equations, but today we will apply quadratic formula. It is so simple.
Alright. What can we use for measuring?
We use both, the rope at the first, then the tape. But let us go at the beginning of the length of the ground.
Here is the starting point.
I hold one end of the rope. Take the rope, move along the length to the end of the rope.
Can I run?
Of course you can, and you will get exercise.
Here is the end of the rope.
Put a mark.
Alright.
Wait for me, I'm coming.
It is here.
Now start your tape at the end mark. Then go to the end of the ground.
It starts from 0 mark to 30 meters mark.
Record the length as x plus 30 meters.
Sorry, what is x?
X is the length of the rope. Here, length of the rope decreases 30 meters to fit the whole length of the ground.
Now it is clear. Length of the ground equals the increase of the rope for 30 meters.
Exactly. Now let's measure the whole width of the ground.
Alright.
Let me hold one end of the rope at the beginning of the width of the ground.
Okay.
Move to the end of the rope.
Here is the end of the rope. But it exceeds the real width.
Put a mark there. Where is the mark? Oh, it is out of the field.
Yes, it is out of the ground. What do we do here?
Measure the distance from the end of the width to the end of the rope.
So the length of the rope exceeds the width of the ground.
Yeah.
It is 20 meters. How do we record it?
It is x minus 20
Why minus?
because the rope exceeds the width of the ground.
So the length x should decrease by 20 meters to reach the width of the ground.
Exactly. That is the case.
Now how do we get the length?
By substituting the data in the formula to calculate the area of the rectangle.
Alright, starting from the formula. Area of rectangle is equal to length times width.
Do you remember the length?
Yes, the length of the ground is equal to x plus 30 meters. Into bracket, L is equal to x plus 30.
Good. And how about the width?
The width is x minus 20 meters. Into bracket, x minus 20.
Applying our formula, area of rectangle is equal to length times width. Substituting the result.
Area is equal to bracket x plus 30 times bracket x minus 20. Wait please, I'm noting down.
Alright.
Area is equal to bracket x plus 30 times bracket x minus 20. Area is equal to bracket x plus 30 times bracket x minus 20.
We multiply by opening brackets.
That's correct.
We get x times into bracket x minus 20 plus 30 times into bracket x minus 20.
So we open the brackets by multiplying the two brackets.
Yeah, then we get area is equal to x square plus 30x minus 20x minus 600.
Simplifying the expression by collecting like terms.
The area is equal to x square plus 10x minus 600.
Substituting the area of Rahia ground, which is equal to 5,000 square meters.
The equation becomes 5,000 is equal to x square plus 10x minus 600.
Collecting like terms in one side.
The equation becomes x square plus 10x minus 600 minus 5,000 is equal to 0. We get x square plus 10x minus 5,600 is equal to 0.
This is a quadratic equation.
To solve it by formula, we first compare with the general form of quadratic equation.
What is that?
The general equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a not equal to 0.
According to the equation, the coefficient of x squared is a, coefficient of x is b, and the constant is c.
Good. Comparing to our equation, x squared plus 10x minus 5,600 is equal to 0. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 10, and C is equal to minus 5,600.
Well, we know them. What is that quadratic formula?
The quadratic formula says x is equal to minus b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac, the whole divided by 2a.
Please wait. I'm noting down in my notebook.
Good.
Substituting all a, b, and c in the formula. Then x is equal to minus 10 plus square root of 10 square minus 4 times 1 times minus 5,600. The whole divided by 2 times 1.
Simplifying the calculation, x is equal to minus 10 plus square root of 22,500, the whole divided by 2.
To simplify it more, x is equal to minus 10 plus 150, the whole divided by 2.
Here plus or minus. We apply both signs one after another.
For minus 10 plus 150, then divided by 2, the result is 70 meters. So, x is equal to 70 meters.
Also, for minus 10 minus 150, then divide by 2, the result is minus 8 meters. So, x is equal to minus 8 meters.
Which one is the answer? 70 meters or minus 80 meters?
Good question. But first remember, x is the length of the rope.
I remember, Samuel.
Fantastic. Since distance is positive, we take positive answer.
Therefore, x is equal to 70 meters. What is the length and the width of the Furahia football ground?
Very easy. We substitute the value of x in the linear factor of each dimension.
Good. So length is x plus 30. Substituting x is equal to 70. We get length is equal to 70 plus 30 is equal to 100 meters.
Well, use the same procedure. Width is x minus 20 is equal to 70 minus 20, which is equal to 50 meters.
Oh, good. The length of the ground is 100 meters and the width of the ground is 50 meters. Salma,
Yes?
we have learned something today. Do you remember it?
Yes, I do. We learned how to solve quadratic equation by using quadratic formula.
Well, the quadratic formula says x is equal to minus b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac, the whole divided by 2a.
We then identified a, b, and c of the given quadratic equation.
Yeah, after that we substituted a, b and c of the equation to the quadratic formula and solved for x, where we got two values of x.
Absolutely.
I think the match is finished. Let us go home now.
All right, let's go.
Soma, soma mwana soma, uwe mjini. Soma, soma mwana soma, uwe kijijini. Soma, soma mwana soma, ukiwa na mahitaji maalum. Soma, soma mwana soma.
Thank you, our dear listener, Musa and Salma. Not only you, but many of us are happy to have gained more skills of mathematics. It is our hope that you will be engaged in more discussion on applying quadratic formula to solve quadratic equation. Now, here are the questions about the topic for further discussion. Number 1. Write a quadratic formula. Write a quadratic formula. Number 2. Mention A, B, C of the equation 6x to the power 2 plus 11x plus 3 is equal to 0. Mention A, B, and C of the equation 6x to the power 2 plus 11x plus 3 is equal to 0. And number 3, solve the equation 6x to the power 2 plus 11x plus 3 is equal to 0. Solve the equation 6x to the power 2 plus 11x plus 3 is equal to 0. Well, here is the end of this program. But you are so welcomed in the next program. Until next time, bye-bye.
Happy, 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 happy. Radio class. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy, happy. Radio class. Happy, 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 happy. You can be a pilot, you can be a doctor, you can be a soldier, you can be a lawyer. If you believe you can, if you start hard, you will.